Hello everyone. In our previous lecture, we did an example involving the calculation of GMR of a complex configuration. Now today we will see another example how to calculate the GMR of a conductor in which the configuration of strands is unconventional, that is it is usually not used, but for the sake of practice and concept clearing we will solve this example. I believe this is the last example for the calculation of GMR which we will solve here. In the next 2-3 questions will be from three-phase transmission line as well as induction in telecommunication lines. Now let's see what's the question. We are given this kind of configuration where we have A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 conductors, and we are given that every strand or every conductor is identical with radius r. So we need to find the GMR of this conductor. Now we already know that to calculate GMR we need to find the distances between each strand, including its own self GMD, which is only r dash, that is 0.7788 r. So the formula is, let us say we will start from the strand 1. So formula will be DAA, which will be the self GMD of this strand A, simply r dash or r prime, which is equal to 0.7788 r. Now next will be DAB, DAC, DAD, DAE, DAF. So 6 terms will be there for this conductor. Now we will move to strand B. We will still start again. DBA, DBB will be its own self GMD, DBC, DBD, DBE, DBF. Similarly, I will write for the strand C. 6 terms will be there. Now for strand D, there will be 6 terms. For E, 6 terms. For F, 6 terms. So in total, we will have 6 by 6, that is 36 terms. And we have to take the geometric mean of these. Now we have already seen in our previous lectures or in our lectures on theory that the geometric mean of logarithm come out to be in the power form. So if I take these are 36 terms, it will be 1 by 36. The power will be 1 by 36. Now I have written the various distances which we will require here. We will directly put the values then. Now I already told that DAA, DBB, DCC, DDD, DEE, DFF are all self GMD of every strand, which is simply r prime or r dash. Now let us see what is DAB. DAB, it is r, it is r. So DAB will be 2r. Similarly, DAC will be 2r, DBC also 2r, DBC r plus r, DBD still 2r, DBE also b r plus r, 2r. All these terms will be 2r. Now next come to DAD. DAD will be r, 4r. DAF will be r plus r plus r plus r, that is 4r. Similarly, DDF will be 4r. Now next come to DAE. This is a single term. DAE. Now you can see here that DAE is simply the perpendicular distance where this part and this part we know. This is 4r and this will be 2r. So this DAE will simply be this side. We can calculate it directly, hypotenuse square minus base square. So the DAE will come out to be 2 root 3 r. Now next come to the side DBF and DCD. You see in FB we are having a triangle where these two sides are there. This side is 2r and this side is also 2r. And this distance is DFB or DBF, which we need. Now you can see that this triangle, the upper triangle is an equilateral triangle, each having side 2r. So this angle will be 60 degree. So this angle will come out to be 120 degree. That's what I have shown here. 2r with an angle of 120 degree. Now I will use the law of cosines to find this side. To find this side, I simply need to use the law of cosines, which says side a square, side b square minus 2 into a, b and the angle between them. This will give me the side c square. So this will come out to be 2 root 3r, which I have written here. Similarly, DCD will still be the similar distance within an isosceles triangle of side 2r and this is DCD, which will come out to be 2 root 3r. Now the only thing remains is to put all these values here. Now we can see that r dash will be there in every term. So there will be 6 terms of r dash, and now I have put all these values. Taking everything common, you can see there are 18 terms of 2r, 6 terms of 4r and 6 terms of 2 root 3r and 6 terms of r dash. Now I have taken r common from here. So there will be 30 powers of r, and you can see that 2 raised to power 18 will come here, 4 raised to power 6 is also here, and 2 raised to 3 is also here. 2 root 3 raised to power 6 is also here. Now I can write 4 as 2 raised to power 2 into its own power 6. It will be 6 to the 12. So total power will be 2 raised to power 30 here, 18 plus 12 and 6 this, 6 power this. So total power of 2 will be 2 raised to power 36, and 3 is having power 1 by 2 and its own power 6. So this will come out to 3 raised to power 3. So the final term will come out to be, after putting the value of r dash as 0.7788 r, the final value will be r raised to power 36, 2 raised to power 36, 3 raised to power 3 and whole having a power of 1 by 36. So this 36 and this 36 will cancel out, only 2r will remain, and this 3 will cancel out and only 1 by 12 will remain, and this 6 will cancel out, only 1 by 6 will remain. On using the calculator and finding the value, we will see the ultimate value on solving these 3 terms will come out to be 2.10r. So you can see that no matter how much difficult is the configuration given for calculation of GMR, we need to start from the basics only. That is, we need to find all the mutual distances between the same conductor to find the GMR. Similarly, we can calculate GMD also if similar conductors were given, by simply calculating the mutual distances. Now in the next video, we will see an example regarding 3-phase transmission lines. Now, if you find the lectures helpful, then it is requested that please subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends, and also press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of the new videos as and when they are uploaded to the channel. Thank you.